Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today we're going to talk about hair care. What are my go-to faves? Check it out. Alright guys, let's get started. So I already did a video on how to treat your damaged bleach blonde hair, or anybody who's blonde. It doesn't even have to be that you're damaged, but I already have a video like that and you can check it out. I'll put the link in the description box as well, but you can see what products I use that really help treat my blonde hair. But I wanted to do a video on my holy grail go-to products. You don't have to be blonde to use these products. Anyone can use these products. And these are just products that I absolutely cannot live without. They're my holy grail. What would I do if they discontinued these products? Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the leave-in conditioners because I feel like that's really important when you're treating your hair, because most everybody has colored hair these days, let's be honest. We're probably talking about 90% of people color their hair. Whether you're bleaching it or you're just using straight color, you're putting some type of chemical in your hair. So when you get out of the shower, you really want like a nice leave-in conditioner that detangles your hair but also treats it as well. My go-to product over the years has always been It's a 10. I think It's a 10 is a fabulous line. I love their mask. Their mask has really helped replenish my hair and bring it back to life after being processed and bleached out, time and time again. I love when I just use that It's a 10 mask and my hair is so soft and it feels like hair again. But the leave-in conditioner is what I started with, and I like the Lite. And now you have to be careful. So if you have very fine hair, very thin hair, you really want to make sure that you choose a leave-in conditioner that's not going to weigh it down. Because I'm sure if you have fine hair, you're trying to give it some type of volume. You're probably putting in products to give it volume. Well, you don't want to leave it in conditioner that's going to just weigh it down. So you want to make sure that you always buy the Lite version. Now, I don't have thin hair and I don't have thick hair. I just have medium texture hair, but I do like the Lite because I feel like the It's a 10 regular does leave a lot of residue. But the smell of this is, it's unbelievable. It smells so good. But this is a really, really, really good product as a leave-in conditioner, this It's a 10. It's been my holy grail. It's been my can't live without. I've purchased it for many, 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 many years. And I always stick to the Lite version. And it lasts a long time. I even actually, as it's getting down, I'll add a little bit of water and just, because I still feel like even the Lite is pretty thick. So you just want to go light on it. If you have really thin hair, just be careful. Just play with it. Go a little bit and then maybe even spray it in your hands and then rub it through your strands. But be careful. Just be careful when you have really thin hair. Now this product, I can't say that it's my holy grail because I haven't even tried it yet. But when I was at Cosmoprof with my mom, the lady had recommended this. Everybody was buying it. She said it's just been flying off the shelves. And Cosmoprof is for cosmetologists. So it's going to be a store where most cosmetologists, you have to have a license in order to even purchase there. So if cosmetologists are buying it, it's got to be a good product. That's how I look at it. It's by Schwarzkopf, and this is called Bonacure Hair Therapy. It's Fierce Force Fortifying Primer. So like your face, like what you would do for makeup, we talk about it all the time, is using primers before you put your makeup on, right? Kind of creating that smooth canvas before you go in. It's that same concept. When you're painting your walls, you're going to put a primer on before you put the paint on. It's that exact same concept, but it's your hair. So it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner in a sense, because you're just laying down that primer, making it nice and soft and creating that barrier between the heat and your strands. And this is supposed to do that. And it smelled really good too. So I can't wait to try it. I will update you guys on a future video on whether I like it or not. But I just included it because it was new and I just wanted to talk about it because apparently it's really good. So we'll try it out, but I know It's a 10 is really good and I know Surface is good. I've talked about this in my blonde video, especially for blondes because you're bleaching out your hair, that you really want to treat the protein, the root of your hair, and It's a 10 is really great, but it's more of like a masking process. You're making it soft, but you're not really even though it has the 10 vitamins in it for your hair, it's still not treating it. This actually treats it. This actually tackles the proteins in your hair and puts the protein back in your hair, the keratin. So this is a really great product. It's quite pricey, but it lasts a long time and you don't need a lot, because like the regular It's a 10, you want to make sure that if you have thin hair or even medium hair like me, or even coarse hair sometimes, that you're not putting too much product in there so you're not weighing it down when you try to style it. But this is a great product. This is one of those products where I would squirt it in my hand and then rub it through my strands, but not directly spray it on. Now, this is a nice, affordable product that I have grown to really love, and I actually combine it with It's a 10. It has more in it. It is a miracle worker, and it has really helped with my bleached hair. Actually, my hairstylist asked me what I was doing because she felt like my hair was stronger this last time I went in to get my hair bleached, and I was like, this product called Hawaiian Silky, and my mom recommended it. My mom's a cosmetologist too. You can tell from my other videos. Check out our other videos, our braid videos. And this actually is a 14-in-1 treatment. So this is a no drip activator, moisturizes hair, defines curls, softens hair, adds shine, soothes your dry scalp, reduces breakage, it strengthens your hair. I mean, there's so many benefits for chemically damaged hair. It's non-greasy, but this product is also very thick. So this is definitely one where you'd want to squirt it in your hands, rub it around, and then just like run it, just really run it through your strands. And I'm telling you guys, it has helped tremendously with all my breakage, especially in the front. I had a lot of breakage in the front of my hair, and this has helped so much. So this is a really good price. I'll link it all on the bottom to Sally's Beauty Supply. That's where I bought this, but I can't remember the price offhand, but that is a really, really good leave-in conditioner. Now I want to go to serums, because I like to put serums in my hair before I blow dry. This one is going to be for blondes. This one's from Framesi Color Lover. It's a dynamic blonde serum. Now, if you watch the video and you have blonde hair or you have bleached blonde hair, check out that video I did on how to treat blonde hair. But I cannot live without the Framesi Purple Shampoo. That is like, it takes Shimmer Lights, which was like the ultimate purple shampoo for blondes and grays and silver hair. But let me tell you, Framesi is the best. So if you go and you have dark hair like me, and you go and get your hair colored and it doesn't really come out that platinum blonde that you want, Framesi is the only purple shampoo. I don't want to get into too much depth about this, but is the only shampoo on the market that will take out that brass and give you that platinum blonde that we all desire. Well, most of us desire, not everybody. But this is their actual serum. So I'm excited. This is a product I have not tried yet, but this is supposed to be really good too. So it's going to not only give me that serum, that silkiness I want, but it's also going to like platinum that blonde that cool down that blonde from all the warm tones that my dark hair picks up when you bleach it out. So you're kind of getting a 2-in-1 there. So you're shampooing, then when you get out of the shower, you're actually putting that back in your hair in a leave-in process. So I'm excited. I can't wait to try that one. But this, the oils I like to use are either Moroccan oil, which I'm out of right now, or the Chi Black Seed Oil. I like the Chi Luxury Black Seed Oil. I also like the original Chi oil. I think the original Chi oil is really good. But this is another good one. This is more their luxury line, and that is a really good serum. I like to put it in after I put the leave-in conditioner. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to put a lot of products in their hair, but for me, I need it. My dry, damaged hair needs it. So that is a really good serum. Now, as far as like a heat protectant, because we definitely need a heat protectant, because most of us blow dry our hair and most of us use a flat iron and a curling iron. So you definitely want a heat protectant before you put all that heat on your hair. Now this product right here, I think I talked about it in my last video, but I'm not positive. This is AG Firewall. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is a miracle heat protectant slash makes your hair feel like hair again. So sometimes when I don't even use a heat product, but I just want to air dry it naturally, which I don't do too often, but if I were to do that, I don't have the kind of hair that just dries naturally beautiful, soft, doesn't look frizzy. I have naturally wavy hair. It doesn't dry nice and straight. So I just don't have that hair, so it's okay. I'll get over it, I think, someday. But this actually makes me feel like I have that kind of hair, which is awesome. I mean, so if you have hair like me, or you have coarse hair, or you just have frizzy hair, or you have wavy, not that beautiful tight curl hair, but just like that wavy, I either have to curl it or straighten it type of hair, this is a great product. This is oh my goodness, yeah, this is my holy grail. Can't live without, can't travel without, can't be without. This is a wonderful, wonderful, I would say 2-in-1 spray. So it's called Smooth is what it is. So it's argan shine and a flat iron spray. But again, like I don't just use it for when I use heat products. I also use it for when I just want a natural day. Again, it's not too often that happens, but if I just wanted that look, that will bring my hair back to life. Now, as far as a heat protectant spray, I forgot to leave this out of my blonde video, and I'm glad because now I get to talk about this Oribe Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is the best smelling product I have ever smelled. Okay, it may be like a tie with the Ouai foaming dry shampoo, but this is so divine. Oh my goodness. So this Oribe line, this black royal line, I think is what it is a very expensive line, and the hair mask is like to die for. My hairdresser in Southern California, when I go to him, he uses this, and it just smells so good. I'm just constantly like smelling my hair every time he does my hair. He uses that whole line, and I just love this stuff. And I tell you, before I spray this before I flat iron, I go in with my T3. My other favorite is my T3 flat iron. You can watch that video too. But this, and then you just use that flat iron. Oh my goodness. It just leaves your hair like so silky. It just leaves that best heat protectant layer. It is just, oh, this stuff is amazing. So it's pricey, but it's worth every dime. It is so good. It is so good. All right, let's go for dry shampoo. You should not wash your hair every day. It's gonna dry out your hair. And I know it's difficult. I work out every day, so I understand that who wants stinky hair. And I understand also if you have very thin hair that it gets very oily. I don't have oily hair. I'm lucky. It's just, I'm very lucky. I don't have oily hair. So I can actually go a couple days, but for me, every other day works best because I just can't do every 2 days. I'm a OCD person. I like to take showers like twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day sometimes. I just love showers. But I like washing my hair. I just like that feeling of a clean scalp. But it's not good for my hair, so I try to do it every other day. So the off days, I like to use dry shampoo. And my favorite dry shampoo I am out of right now, and that is the Ouai foaming dry shampoo. We used it in my French braid hair tutorial with my mom. Check that video out where she creates a headband, and we used it in that video, and it smells so good. Again, that's a close second to that Oribe. It is like the best smelling. It is the best, hands down best dry shampoo on the market. There is not a better dry shampoo than that. It is just so good. You can buy it at Sephora. You can get the travel size or you can get the full size. It is a little pricey. It's not a cheap product, but it lasts a long time and it is so good. It's like a mousse almost. So I just feel like as far as like it makes your hair and your scalp feel so clean. It doesn't leave any residue. It doesn't weigh it down. It is amazing. And it's a good way to create volume before you blow dry. So even if you wanted to use it when you're not just using it as a dry shampoo, but you're just using it to create volume, you can do that as well. My other close second would be the Aquage, and this is Aquage Dry Shampoo. I like this line a lot. They have really amazing products. When I lived in Monterey, I found out about this product. This was years and years ago. Gosh, a long, long time ago. And I really, really like their products. They have amazing products, amazing hairsprays. Not as good as my ultimate favorite hairspray, but they have a really good product line. My other one is the Oribe, which is, again, that a little bit more pricier brand. Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. I love this. It's just the travel size. I did receive this in my Ipsy Glam bag, which is why I kind of fell in love with it. And that's how I fell in love with it. And it is a really good dry shampoo as well. So that would be my close third. But again, Ouai is the best. I'm not gonna lie, that is the best. As far as hairsprays go, I don't really use a lot of hairspray. I'm not a big fan of hairspray. I like it to hold it in place. When I was dancing, I liked it because it did help hold that volume. And you want big hair when you dance. You want to be able to whip it back and forth. But as far as like just on a normal day, I just don't really like hairspray. So if I were to use a hairspray, I just want a workable hairspray. I want something that's going to hold a little bit of volume, but allow me to still play with it, allow for me to just have movement still. And I think that is extremely important because you don't want a helmet head. You don't want that head to just not move. It's just that, yes, the pageant hair, which, okay, I like that big volume pageant hair, but you don't want it to look like a helmet head. That is my point. But this Kenra Platinum is, oh my goodness, you guys, it is so amazing. I know that's my favorite word. Oh my goodness. So please don't hold that against me. I love saying that word. This is the sheer holding minimal number 8. This is my favorite. Again, it's going to allow you to still be able to work through it. You can still brush it out and it's not going to be crunchy. It's not going to leave any residue. It's not going to leave anything. It's just a beautiful hold, perfect hold, but it still allows you to look like you have movement in your hair. So it's like Botox, like when people too much Botox, they have no movement in their face. It's the same concept with your hair. It's like if you're just like spraying it with like a hard helmet hairspray and there's no movement, it just doesn't look natural. So I mean, let's be honest, nothing about me is that natural, but I just don't want my hairspray to look like that. My second favorite is the Ouai Soft Hairspray. Again, it's another minimal hold soft hairspray. Still not, I mean, there's still quite a bit compared to my Kenra. It's still not my favorite, but it's my close second. So those would be like the only 2 hairsprays that I would probably use. Maybe one in the Aquage line, but other than that, I just haven't found any hairsprays that I really have fallen in love with besides the Kenra Platinum line. The best. And the minimal hold, not the extra hold. I don't like that one. But the minimal hold one, the workable one, I think it's called, is really good too. Now, that's about all the products I would typically use in my hair. As far as making sure I hold those pieces together, like kind of like a wax or a mold type product, this would be the only one I would use, and it's called Minardi Pieces Soft Hold Pomade. I really love this one. This one is really good, especially if you have sensitive skin, so you have to be really careful with these because where you're laying them, and these last forever, so even if it's, a little bit out of your price range, or it's not a drugstore, or what I should say, like a Target or Walmart or wherever type over-the-counter type product. I don't want to say over-the-counter, but you know what I mean, a more affordable product. Even though it's not going to be in that price range, this is going to last you forever. I've had this for probably like 2 years, this one, and it didn't even dry out, which is nice. But this is really good for those little baby hairs right here, or in my case, the broken hairs, that just holding them together. But you want to be careful because it is kind of like, it's going to touch your skin, your hairline, and you don't want to break out around there. So especially if you have sensitive skin, this is a really good one. So it has that, again, not like, it's not going to leave it all waxy and it's not going to look all crusty. I don't even know the right word for it, but it just lays very nicely in the hair. I really like that type of wax or molding type product. It really just helps like kind of keep those pieces together, which can be quite annoying sometimes when they're like flying this way or that way, or I have like little broken bangs, unwanted bangs that just kind of keep like separating. This kind of keeps those separations together, so it's kind of nice to have that. As far as like brushes and combs, there are 3 I can't live without, and this is my wet brush. This is not typically the wet brush I use. I am a big Olivia Gardens fan. I am a huge fan of Olivia Gardens and her whole brush line. Even her blow dryer is really good. But I do like the Wet and Dry brush line brand, I should say, and they're really good. Oh, my blonde hair is in here. But you really want to make sure when you get out of the shower and you're using your leave-in conditioners that you use a brush that is made for wet hair. You don't want to use a typical brush that you would use on dry hair to brush out your wet hair. So be careful with that. Always use a wet and dry brush when you're doing that, or a wet brush in general, just because you don't want to damage your hair anymore, and you don't want to like pull out any hair, especially if there's tangles when you get out of the shower and stuff. So the wet dry brushes are so good. And I actually like to start off blow drying my hair with those, just kind of get it nice and detangled and softened before I go in with my round brush. So the Wet n Dry brush I can't live without. The Olivia Gardens one is magnificent. So it's like a gold one. It's kind of like curved. I might have talked about it in other videos, but that is my favorite. I just can't find it right now, so I don't have that one right now. My other favorite is my Vent brush by Olivia Gardens too. This is an ion ceramic one. This is a really good one for, like, if I were to travel, I would definitely need these two. I could not live without these two brushes, or a wet dry brush and this brush. I like this one, especially if you have short hair and you're trying to get that back blown out. This really grips the hair and smooths the hair. I really, really like it. It just is such a good brush to blow dry your hair with. And it has that like rounded, if you can tell right there, it has like a rounded effect. So it's kind of give you that little bit of bump that you would use with a round brush, but it just is a really, really, really good brush. As far as like getting that perfect blowout, the one we pay good money to go get a blowout this is the round brush you would need. And this one is by Olivia Gardens too. And this is black and gold. I mean, hello, black and gold, you can't go wrong. Love black and gold. Glam Fit Collection is black and gold. That's my product line. You can check that website out, www.glamfitcollection.com. Be sure to go check out my website. Check out my clothes. But this brush, sorry, that was a shameless plug. This brush is so good to create that perfect blowout. It's really just makes your hair so smooth and shiny. I just love this. If I want to do that perfect blowout and I don't want to flat iron it and I just want that nice voluminous look, this is a great brush. And speaking of voluminous, and I didn't want to go too much into this, but this is my other can't live without holy grail product, so I had to bring it up again, is the Bumble Thickening Dryspun texture spray. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is a tease in a bottle. Like, seriously, instead of teasing your hair, you are gonna go for this. It's just the most amazing product. Check out that video. I just did it recently. I will put it in the description box as well, but this is an amazing product. I have been using this so much lately. Okay, let's be honest. I still tease my hair sometimes, but I do really love this Bumble Thickening Spray, and I'm a creature of habit, so I'm trying to break that teasing habit, and this is a great way to do that. So I really do love that. Don't forget to check out that video. It's a really good video on how to use this product. But if I were to tease my hair still, and sometimes I like to do it like when I do ponytails and stuff like that, this Kenra comb is the best comb ever. My mom has been using this on my hair since I was a little girl, which was now like 40 years. My mom's been a cosmetologist. Today she hits 49 years. So this blue comb is her ride or die. And now it's my ride or die. It's just the best comb ever. I wouldn't tease my hair with any other comb but this Kenra comb. I'll link everything on the bottom. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to set your notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.